Who should you give your bank details to over the phone?
Your TV provider? HMRC? Your bank?
The answer is nobody, even from numbers that you know and that you trust. Scotland may have made history with Dolly the sheep, but cloning is far from a thing of the past here. Lockdown has provided fertile ground for con artists, more and more of whom are now offering to verify their identity by telling you to check the number that they're calling from. But they could have cloned that number and made it appear as their own. 73-year-old Catherine Brown is still getting calls from people pretending to be from her bank.
We have actually, my husband did lose money off of one of his credit cards, but it was fraud, and the bank did pay it back to him. It was £1,200. The number had been used to buy a television. Another time his card was used in Portugal in a florist shop, would you believe?
The pressure on banks' phone services means that Catherine and older people like her must do business online and face the potential danger that goes along with it.
Because of this COVID thing, trying to get through to your bank to speak to somebody, it's all right if you go in to do internet banking or phone banking or whatever, but if you want to go into a bank just now and try to speak to somebody, I mean, I've tried to phone the bank a couple of times myself and I've just gave up.
Cloning is no longer in the realm of science fiction. Smartphone apps are now available online that allow anyone to clone a number or an email address.
It's fairly easy to do from a mobile phone and so on, and it would appear as a normal number. And there's a whole bunch of services that you can actually buy online. You just need to do a little bit of Googling about spoofing phone numbers. Even in the Apple App Store, there's a whole bunch of applications there that you could use to be able to do this.
Age Scotland say that older people are being disproportionately targeted, with figures from Citizens Advice suggesting up to half of shielders have been contacted by scammers in the last 3 months.
We've seen so many variations of people trying to commit fraud, from impersonating banks to the police to local authorities to charities. There just doesn't seem any end to it and any stopping criminals of trying to exploit vulnerable people.
As criminals' tactics get more and more sophisticated, the advice stays the same. Don't give out personal details over the phone. If you get a call unexpectedly, you should hang up and call back a trusted number. Nick Sheridan, reporting Scotland.